Hello everyone, this is Amy and welcome back to Amy's Tarot. If you're new here, which I'm pretty sure most of you are, thank you so much for stopping by and supporting my channel. So just a quick introduction. On this channel, I mainly do pick a card reading like the reading today, based on my intuition, tarot and oracle cards. And if that's what you're interested in, then welcome to the fam. So for the topic today, we're gonna talk about a confirmation that you need for your situation, a situation that you've been having concern about. So we have 4 piles today: pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I will also link down the timestamp below so you can use that to like quickly access the reading your pile, but also like you can use that number of the pile, the number of the timestamp as a confirmation for your choice, your selection. And just a quick breakdown about the reading today. We're gonna quickly looking at what is your concern about the situation, and then we're gonna look at like what truth do you think you know, and what truth do you need to know from spirit and from the universe. And then we also gonna look at some advices from oracles. And with that, let's get started. Hello, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So this is your selection. And before we get started with your reading, I want to say thank you, in case you didn't really watch the intro. I want to say thank you that for stopping by and supporting my channel. And without any further ado, let's get started. So these are the oracle card that I pulled ahead, and this gonna represent your situation, your concern, your energy in this situation. Yeah. So first we have, also excuse me if I say the name wrong, because it seems like it's not in English. So we have Satya. Yes, that's your first card. And the second card we have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, number 41. And we have leaves, renewal, revival, progress. So pile 1, for this is the main theme of this pile. Okay, so for a lot of you here, I feel like you've been in this, it's either like in your career path, your work, or in your relationship. So the career path that you've been following, the type of work, your working environment that you currently working in, like it's no longer aligned with who you are anymore. So like kind of like what you used to want, like what you used to think that you want, no longer what you want right now, if that makes sense. So either this career path, you might either in a career path that no longer allow you to be fully your authentic self. You don't feel inspired to work anymore. Like you no longer feel like it's aligned with who you are anymore. Like you're not freely being creative in that career path, that work environment anymore. And for some of you, I even feel like you are in certain relationship that you feel like you no longer feel like aligned with yourself anymore. Like you no longer feel like you can freely express your emotion, express who you are, or even your thought anymore. There's something about like you don't feel like home in that relationship, or in that kind of like that type of work that you've been having. Like it's no longer aligned with like who you are like right now, or who you want to be in the future. And I feel like recently your intuition been like talking to you really loud, like it's really giving you a hint that this is where like that career path, that working environment, that relationship, that is not where you're supposed to be in anymore. But I feel like you just been not trusting your intuition that much. So yeah, that's why you're watching this reading, right? But like yeah, you've been really have that urge to really make a change, but you're not sure if that's what you should do. um, and a lot of you, I also feel like you scared of you scared of the end, you scared of ending. um, so like you scared of like, what if you step out there and living your true self? What if you're not successful? What if it's become a failure? um, Also, I feel like some of you right here, like you've been really feeling the urge of like making change, renewing, and then making change in your life, because where you at right now, either like in work, at work, in your career path, or in a relationship, like it's no longer making progress. And that makes sense. Like you no longer feel like, for example, in a relationship, you feel like it's not going anywhere, and then there's no progress, there's no future in that relationship. Or like at work, you don't feel inspired, or you don't even feel that you can make progress or like have any more growth in that kind of environment, in that career path. And there is really strong urge in you that's like telling you like, yeah, step out there, making change. Yeah, so that is the general vibe, the general energy of your situation. So we're gonna look at some tarot card to see what truth you think you know, and what truth the universe or spirit want to tell you, want you to know. And then we will see if like, if what you know align with what spirit want you to know. For some reason, I feel like in this pile, I suddenly become a little bit shy and quiet. Pile 1, are you like shy and quiet people? They're very timid. And a little bit like formal, like have that formal vibe energy, like serious vibe and energy. Okay. For my pile number 1, so what truth do you think you know? What truth do you think you know? Or what do you even feel or think about this situation, about your concern? We have the devil, and you have 2 of cups. Sorry. And we're also gonna pull some cards to see what you need to know. Okay, what spirit for pile number 1, what do they need to know about their concern? What do they need to know about their concern? You have 4 of Wands. Let me look at the cards. Ooh, this is the first time I use this deck. One more card. You have the Magician. Part one, I feel like you, the reason why you feel like you still don't want to make that change, you resist to this, to make the change, is for some reason you feel that you feel shame and guilt. So maybe you feel bad for leaving your team behind, or leave a certain project undone, or like you've been working with people who like you're like been used to like help and support you a lot, or teach you or taught you a lot of things, but now like you leaving, and you just feel that shame and guilt that like really holding you back, and you cannot do it. Or like if this is a, because I see the Two of Cups, so a lot of you, this could be a romantic relationship, like you feel bad for leave that person behind. You feel bad to break their heart, of course everyone does, part one, not just you. Like you deep down you know that this relationship is something that you no longer want. Like you no longer feel like yourself in this relationship. You don't no longer feel fulfilled anymore in this relationship, but like you cannot leave this person because of the shame and guilt that you're having when you think about like breaking up with this person, or leave this person behind, or move on without this person. Like it's hard for you to say it out loud, or have that serious conversation with this person. And I feel like you, part one, you are the people who feel like if this is a work situation, you are the people who feel like work is just work. Like not that many people have work with passion, and it's normal that you go to work without passion. Like work is just for money. Like if you need like fun or passion, you go somewhere else. So like you trying to telling yourself that it's okay that you don't no longer feel inspired, or no longer feel passionate to do your work, to continue your career path, or like in a relationship you feel like you have this mindset like it's okay to not feel that chemistry. It's okay that like it's normal to have a not so much passionate relationship. Like you don't have to always have that spark and chemistry, but like it's more important to be more stable, to feel more secure and calm in a relationship. So like you just trying to tell yourself like, oh, it's better to be logic about this situation. Like you're trying to tell yourself that like it's what the heart trying to tell you is not that important compared to your logic, if that even makes sense. Yeah, like you really want to convincing yourself that it's okay to stay and not making that change. um and part one, like some of you here, I even heard that like you feel there's this inner critic in you that telling yourself like, who do you think you are to have a better relationship, to have that like that dream like relationship that you've been envisioning? Or like you even think like, who do you think you are to have that career, that dream career that some people have, like that both like making money, good money, and feel fun and passionate about? Like there's a lot of inner critic in you, like really talking yourself down. And there's a message that I just heard when I saw this card, Two of Cups, is that the right relationship is supposed to encourage you to be who you are, your authentic self, and to express who you are freely, express your emotion freely. Like if you no longer feel like who you are, or you no longer be able to express all of your thoughts and your emotion, like you no longer to you no longer be able to communicate. Yes, I feel like there's something about like you communicate and the other person not listening. So like you feel like you not be able to communicate and have all of that like emotion and thoughts reciprocated or being considered anymore. Like if you currently in that type of relationship, then it's time to really make a change. That is a strong message that I just heard. And with this card, I really feel that what spirit want to tell you, what the universe want you to know is this is your life and you should live this life for yourself but not for other people. Stop living this life for other people where because it's just because like the shame and guilt that other people make you feel, or even yourself, like you trying to guilt tripping yourself to like living the life that like not truly what you want, but like it's something that other people want you to live. So if you currently in a situation where you live in a life that like because of the expectation of other people, or because of the shame and guilt that other people making you feel, to stay in that something that no longer serve you anymore, then spirit really want you to know that this is your life and you need to live it to the fullest. Like you need to choose what makes you feel the happiest. And for some of you, I feel like you even feel like it's impossible to have both worlds at the same time. Like you always think that you need to sacrifice one in order to have the other. For example, like you cannot have a relationship that like harmony, that bring harmony, balanced, having both passion and compassion, and also like they're also funny and joy and secure and stable. Like for some reason you think like you can only have one. Like if you have a secure and calm and stable relationship, then you don't have that fun, joy, passionate, um yeah, or like you can only have like passion but not compassion. So like, or like at work you only can choose one, like work hard, making a lot of money, or like or doing what you like but like not making money. If that even makes sense, like you think that you cannot have both worlds at the same time. But what spirit want you to know is it's okay to want more. It's okay to want both a house, a secure house, but also with like beautiful flowers. Like it's okay to want more. And this is the life that been envisioning. Spirits say that you have the power to create it. What you've been manifesting, you have the power to create it. You have all the tools, the skill that you needed. And even like in relationship, like you think that maybe you can't even have a better relationship because like you doubting yourself, like you think like who do you think you are, that kind of like mindset. Then spirit want you to know that you are precious. You have all it takes to create that life you've been envisioning, you've been manifesting. So like just go for it. Yeah. Let's look at some oracle card to get more confirmation from spirit and the universe. For my pile number one, what confirmation do you need to hear right now for your situation? For my pile number one, spirit, What confirmation? Oh, we have 700. Originate. Your thought create your reality. There is bravery in wanting something in life. Oh my god. It can lead to disappointment, but your angel want you to take that chance. What is it that you want? They are sending energy to you so as to manifest your desire in your life. Your work today is to want something. Write a closely held desire on a piece of paper and put the paper somewhere safe, such as a bedside drawer. What did I say? Part 1. Your thought create your reality. It's okay to want something more. Like you are princess, you know? You have all that it takes to have the life that you've been envisioning. Beautiful. That is a very big confirmation right there, part 1. If you're still doubting, I want one more card for my part 1. Spirit, one more card. What confirmation part 1 need to know? We have 525. Money, wealth flows to those who already believe they have it. Financial abundance wants to flow to you, but you must prepare your mindset for it. The key is feeling grateful for what you want as if you already have it. Think of one thing you want right now. Sit for a few moments in quiet appreciation for its presence in your life as if it's already manifested. So a lot of you, the career path that you've been following, like you no longer feel that growth, like it's no longer like providing you that growth in finance, but also like potential. Well, of course, like potential is where you can get that promotion, you can go up ladder and increasing your income, but like you no longer feel like you can have a potential or a growth in that career path, or like you no longer feel like you are inspired to work anymore. um like spirit really want you to know that it's there for a reason, because you are destined to follow a new, to have like a new career path, also like to have to jump to like a new this either could be a switching to a new career path, to doing that thing that you been wanting to do, like been passionate about, because it's gonna bring you a big source of money, like way more than what you're making right now in your current work. um, or this could be like jumping into a new working environment, like switch up, like have a different job, like be more ambitious in your career. um, like spirit really encouraging you to go for it. Don't be scared. Like I feel like you even doubting about yourself, like do you even have that skill, or enough skill and knowledge to be in a better position, or to be in a better field, to have a better career. um, like really, the universe spirit really want you to know that you have, with this magician card, you have all it takes. You have a lot of knowledge and more skill than you think you are. But also it's a good opportunity for you to to gain new skill that's good for your future. But also like really a strong message here is you will attract more wealth, and wealth will flow in your way if you make this change. I feel called to really to draw one more oracle card to see, is there any advice for you, Pawan? If you still want to hear one more advice. But if you no longer want to hear any advice, then okay, fine. But I don't know, I just feel called to draw one more oracle from this deck. For my pile number one, what is one advice that they need to hear right now? From my pile number one, what is one advice that they need to hear right now? We have Jasmine, October. Some of you, Jasmine could be your favorite flower, favorite scent, favorite tea. But also like some of you could be 10 could be your birthday month or your birth date. Yeah. Part one, I feel like there are certain people in your life, like when you talk about your goal, the life that you've been envisioning, or like the new career path, or like even like you talk about like you want to step out from that relationship, like you want to have a breakup or a divorce, and then there's some people in your life they calling you a fool because like they just keep feeding you this negative mindset, this negative thought that it's the wrong way to go. Yeah, that is the wrong way to go. Like you're not supposed to do that, you're not supposed to go on that direction. Like where you are is like already the best. It's already like something stable. And with this card, it's really telling you the advice here is your vision, your intuition, what the thing that your intuition is telling you right now is there for a reason. Sorry for my English. It's there for a reason. Oh my god. Yeah, it's there for a reason, like it's not there to be ignored. And the last message from this card is for those of you who've been feeling like that goal, that thing that you really want for your life, like you've been envisioning for your life, is something like out of reach or like impossible right now. Then the message here is you don't have to take action like right now. Like you feel like you don't know all of it yet in order to really kickstart it, that goal. So the message really like you don't have to take the big action right now. Like right now, one thing you can do is really write down what you want, like your desire here. Also like write down what you want, what you desire, like envisioning it, writing it down, and also like trying to do some preparing steps, like find out like what you can do in order for you to reach closer and closer to your goal, that you can bring you closer to that first step, that first initiating step. Sorry for my English again. Like it could be learning something new, to be prepared for that new career path. I don't know, I just felt the urge to say that new career path, or like trying to do more research, or like asking, networking with people could be helpful. Like, or like if you really want a new relationship, then do the work to like step out of this relationship first, and then also like start to put yourself out there. Yeah, there's a lot about like you don't have to take big action right now, but more like preparing, and when you're ready, and then you just go for it. But also like don't take too long. This is more like you take baby step, but not like you procrastinating and not doing anything. Okay, that is the message. And Pawan, I think that's all I have for you. I hope you like the reading, and if you do, then like and subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you for choosing my channel and watching this video. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hello, part number 2. Welcome to your reading. And before we get started, I want to say thank you for stopping by and supporting my still new channel. I really appreciate it. That means a lot to me. And without further ado, let's get started with your reading. So this oracle right here gonna represent your the situation that you've been having concerns about, that you need confirmation. So first we have um excuse me if I say the word wrong, but I believe it's not in English though. So I think this is Atna. Okay. And then we have adjacent possibility. And then we have cup of tea, patience, reassessment. Pile number 2. So for most of you here, I feel like most of you here, you are on a journey of finding your life purpose. It doesn't matter if like you currently still young or like already like, doesn't matter what age you are, to be honest, but like the life purpose is something that like doesn't have an age limit on that. It's not like you have to be young in order to like still have that time to find life purpose, even though you're a little bit older. But I feel like most of you here, like you already have a certain quite a lot of experiences in life already, but not that so new into life, okay? But I feel like you, Pao, too, a lot of you here, you are on a journey of finding your life purpose. But I feel like you you just, so far you feel like you I feel like the thing that you've been doing like so far up until this moment, there always something off about it. Yes, like it's the thing that you chose in the first place, you chose to do it, but like the thing that you've been doing so far up until now just not feeling fulfilling to you. So like right now you just feel like it's those are not your life purpose. Like you are meant to be something else, to do something else. um yeah, that is the energy that I feel for your pal. And at some point you even feel a little bit stuck, like you feel like every door you step in, they're always like it was always a wrong door. um but to be honest, how to there is no wrong door in my opinion. And um it's all an experience, you know. It's good to give it a try. Like, it's good that you already gave it a try, so you know that is not for you. Because if you didn't, then I think like by now you still have that like regret that you didn't try, because you didn't know how it tastes, right? Yeah. How it tastes. Yeah, like you didn't know how it feel to do those, and you will still keep feeling like, oh, that maybe those options um still like your purpose. You know, there's some like kind of like what if questions. But it's good that you already gave it a try and know that is not your right path, that is not your true life purpose. But also one thing that I feel is because this card is talking about like unconsidered options, unconsidered possibilities. So I just feel like you've been have a calling of like doing something that is related to your childhood's dream, if that makes sense. Like it's something that you've been dreaming to do as a child, or like when you were younger. um but for some reason you gave up on your dream, probably because like you know you have this mindset like, oh, don't be too dreamy, don't fantasizing stuff, and just like be realistic. So like you chose like path that like could potentially at that point could potentially like give you a more stable life. um but like just recently you realize like those paths that you chose really not for you, and you've been wanting to like you want to find your true life purpose, and apparently the thing that like you used to dream in the past, like right now it's all coming back to you and then really urging you to like, oh, give it a try. I feel like you've been feeling stuck in a negative situation that you just never saw is coming, and you've been questioning yourself like, how did you even end up in this situation? Why are you so blinded that you like didn't see this coming? um but to be honest, I don't think that you are blind. It's like it's because of your third eye chakra was blocked. Your judgment was clouded, you ignored what your intuition, what your instinct told you about this situation. And either you ignored it, or you didn't pay attention to how your body feel when you made that decision. But anyway, right now you found yourself in a very uncomfortable and quite negative situation that you don't know how to get out from it. And right now every open door just feel like a wrong door to you. So there are many potential options, potential possibility that can be a solution for this situation, but because like you kind of lost trust in yourself, so right now every open door seems scary to you, seems like it's all like they all seem kind of like have a potential risk, and they all seem like wrong doors to you, so you don't even know what to do or what to choose. But one quick message here is there some other option that is currently that are sorry for my English, that are currently unconsidered. So with these two cards right here, it's really encouraging you to really reassessing the situation again, reassessing all the option again, because one of the option could be a potential solution for this situation, but like it is an option that you just never thought that it could be a solution. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but like that this is an option that you just least consider, if that makes sense. And also I'm seeing that you currently like you sitting on fire right now, like you have no patience, and you just like really on a rush. It's like this cup of tea, like you scared, you feel like you're running out of time and you're out of patience right now, but the more you're rushing, you will get burned. I still don't see if it's related to a work situation or a relationship. Also, sorry if you feel like I'm speaking not too loud to because it's at night already, so I try to reduce my volume. But yeah, let's take a look at the tarot cards. Let me move these up a bit. Yep. This annoyed me. Sorry. Okay. For pile 2. Now we're gonna take a look at what do you think you know about this situation, and what truth you actually need to know about this situation. What truth does Pal 2 think they know about this situation, and what truth they need to know about this situation? I think I just inverted the whole deck. Sorry. You have the Chariot. And you have Champion of Wands. Champion of Wands. I think it's actually King of Wands. So this is what you think you know. Some of you here could be Sagittarius, because we see a lot of horses here. Or even Gemini. Okay, what you need to know. Two of Swords. Okay. What does Pal 2 need to know about this situation? And Six of Cups. I feel like you actually thinking about taking action on something. Like right now, you really have a burning desire to take an action on something. Like I said earlier, it's like you're sitting on fire, but it's actually like you really have no patience right now. Like you want to do it now, you know. Like you want to take action right now, and you're so confident. I do see that you confident with this decision. Like you think right now this is the right thing you do. This is the only option that you have. This is the only thing that you can do. But with this card right here, the true, like this is a strong message that I just heard is really think again. But also this is like what truth you need to know. It's all about think again. Don't take quick action right now. Don't be impulsive right now. That is a huge message, because you need to reconsider the options, because there's something that you've been missing that you're not noticing right now. So you need to reconsidering all the options, reconsidering unconsidered options, if that even makes sense. Like there's some other options, some other possibility that you didn't think that it could be a thing. Oh my god, it's so vague. I hate that, but that all that I get right now, you know. Because you have this, and you also have patience and reassessment, and right here with like the truth that you need to know is really take some time to reconsidering everything before making decision. But also with this Six of Cups card right here, I know Six of Cups in traditional tarot has a different meaning, but in this I just feel like in terms of asking about should you take action or not, it's a no. This is, to me, it's representing a hibernation period. So like it's not a time that you should rush to make a decision, or you should rush to take an action. I feel like this is related to family matters. Like some of you here even like thinking about buying a house, a new home, or like move somewhere else, like buy a house somewhere else. Like if you live in the United States, I feel like you buy a house some at another state. If that makes sense. Like right now you living in one state and then you want to buy a house. For example, if you, for example, like you live in California, but now you want to buy a house in Texas and then want to move to Texas. But then this is really a big decision because it's not just about a house, but like it's about like your whole career and family too. Like not just your career, but like your whole family career, but also like if you have children, it's about like their school and everything, their life and everything. Yeah, so there's a lot of changes and chaos. Some of you, this could also be related about traveling across the world or traveling across the country. Um, yeah, but more like move to another country. But you really don't know if this is something that you should do. Like you really been having that strong urge to do it. Like you really feel passionate about like this place that you're going to, like you're moving to, but there's something that really holding you back. Like you really thinking, is it the right thing that you should do? But also I feel like this is also the thing that you want to make decision, that you've been making decision right now. It is something related to your childhood dream. It's something that you've been dreaming to do since you was a kid or since you was younger. um like right now you trying to fulfill that dream of your younger self. But I feel like this decision not just about yourself, like it also involve the life of another person, like at least one other person, or like even like a whole family. Like I mean a whole family is like a more than two people family. Okay, but not like a whole big family. But like this decision is something involving more than one person. um like I feel like you think like you and that person will have this like big conflict, big difference in the direction or in what you want, what you like, or like which direction you could take this situation. um but actually like you know what, I would take this as like at least two people. Okay, and I feel like the differences that you think that you have, that big differences, it's actually not that big. Like you actually still want kind of similar things. It's just in different form, but it's still similar. If that even makes sense to you. But if you in this situation, I feel like you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then maybe this is not the path for you. But think again. Um, think again about the thing that conflicts, that differences you've been having. It's actually not that much different, and it's something that you both can compromise and can work together to come up with a solution for this situation. And also another message that I heard is there is a reason that this card show up as reassessment, and there is also a reason why I said there's something that missing, there's something that you didn't see, there's something that you've been really not considering, that you really need to take a look again in order for you to identify that kind of like potentially problem. Because I feel like right now you've been really in this rushing and want to make it happen and kind of energy right here. um and you think that life is like a smooth line, that everything will just become like as you like, as you want, like everything just will snap, 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 and everything just become right. But life is not like that. There is always potential risk and potential problems, and the truth that you really need to know is be prepared for a period of time, like after, like really, if you choose to move forward with this decision, then be prepared for a period of time where you will be kind of in a stuck mode, hibernation mode. You just need to make sure that you have enough to survive during that period of time. Okay, if that makes sense to you, yeah. Make sure that you have enough, or you store enough, or you save enough that you can survive during that period of time, not just for you but like your family. Because I feel like this decision again, like it's involve more than one person. But still, like even this is just for yourself but no one involved. There's a big message right here is to be prepared for what's coming. Because you are overseeing it right now. Is that even the right word? Like you don't see it right now because you've been in this kind of exciting mode, and I get it. Like everyone is like that. That's why you watch this reading, because you want to know if this is the right decision. But yeah, anyway, that's the message. Let me get some more oracle cards to see what else do we have here. Why do I feel like what I said earlier here when I talk about what is the current situation that you've been you currently have, that you've been having concern? I feel like it's not the situation of you right now, but it's a potential situation that you never see coming, that you didn't know that you will step in. You know, that negative situation that you would potentially step in if you don't pay attention to like what your intuition telling you. If you don't do don't, if you're not slowing down and reconsidering and like carefully everything, like if you overlooking this situation, then you will, if you overlooking this decision, the situation, then you will end up in a kind of negative situation. Okay, I'm just a messenger right here, and I want to tell you all the truth. So yeah, that's what you watching reading for, okay, right? I don't want to sugarcoat everything. I want to tell you the truth so you can be prepared for what's coming. Okay, let's see. What is message? What is the message that our pal 2 need to hear right now about this situation? We have 000, universe, abundance. The universe abundantly supports you. The force of love is around. This number enhances all attributes of all the cards you draw today, creating a powerful connection between you and your angel. Visualize the power of the universe flowing into your being, envisioning your own creative forces and being up to meet it. draw another card, knowing that the next message will be amplified by this energy. Okay, let's see what is the next message. But yeah, one thing I want you to know is it's not like this is the wrong path. It's not like this is the wrong decision. Like what you've been envisioning that you want to do, that dream that you're having is supported by the universe. But the big message here is really there's something that you've been missing out, like you didn't see it because you just haven't really spent that time to carefully consider everything. Yeah, that is the very big message. Like it's more like maybe this is not the right time to take the action yet, so really slow down, be patient, and carefully look, consider everything again, reconsidering, re-evaluating, reassessing everything again before like making the final decision, because you will make some kind of mistake if you're rushing right now. That is a strong message that I really heard for your reading, part 2. Okay, we have 2 cards for you. We have, sorry, let me put this aside. Financial balance. Check your habits. This is a wake-up call from your angel. The flow of money reflects the flow of energy. Your angel wants you to feel secure and balance your state of mind, and your finances contribute to that. Take time today to get real about what is coming into and going out of your bank account. Make an organizational changes you can to improve the flow of funds. That is really aligned with the message I said earlier. Something about like there is a potential time period of time that like you could be in hibernation mode, so make sure that you save enough to survive in that period. Because I feel like before blooming, we always have to, especially when you make a very big decision, like big change, like it's always there a time period when you have to really kind of like, you know, in your cocoon and like cooking stuff in there, if that even makes sense. And you need to like be able to survive that period before. It's like you survive the winter, like, you know, like animal, like they cannot find food in those periods, so they have to prepare for that time of period too, and then they go into hibernation to save energy. Yes. And then we also have 611, communicate. Yeah, because I feel like you are overspending now, and that also applying to the situation if you're thinking about buying a house or like traveling across country. There's a lot of financial situation and reconsidering you need to do right now before making the final decision. And we have communicate, speak your heart, say what you need to say. Your angel are encouraging you to communicate your wants, needs, and thoughts to the people around you who love you. Think of a change that could make a relationship in your life stronger. Tell the person you love about it in a way that they can hear. So again, this decision is involving more than one person, and if you haven't discussed with your partner, your family about this big decision, then it's time to do so, because I feel like whatever is that you want to do, you want to make decision, it's really had a strong impact in your loved one's life. Yeah. Okay, one final message for you, advices that part 2 need to know. I actually draw one extra card for you. Part 1 only have 2 cards. well, it dropped out, so I had to take it because that's what you meant to hear, right? Also, I just heard that like, don't make this decision by yourself only. Like reconsider about what other people um reconsider other people opinions too, especially like a loved one that like really involving in this situation that will have like a big impact once you make this decision. So like it's better to communicate and also like reconsider consider their opinions too, okay? Because there's something that they can see but you couldn't see. One more card. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That means we get to suffer again. And what? Okay, at the bottom we have Rose. Okay, 41. I'll take that card for you. There is a specific timeline that I saw is the end of fall. This is more like a blessing than an advice because if currently you've been experiencing a blockage or a suspension, there's something that blocking this situation to happen, the big thing to happen. If there been a big blockage, I feel like this blockage is about to being lifted. So you will be free soon to do whatever you want to do. It could be being freed in financing. So if finance is a limitation right now, that you've been struggling and feel like there's a block right now, soon there will be a lift, a flow that will happening in your financing situation. But it also because I just heard about legal stuff, if there's currently something happening in that aspect, is also soon will be lifted. You will be freed. Whatever that being held right now will be freed. That's a specific message that I just heard. But also and sorry I know that I said earlier that you need to talk to your loved ones and listen to their opinions and also like making decisions with them, but trying to keep this something confidential within your small family only, but not like don't gossip about it, don't spread, don't let too many people involving, don't let too many people know about it. It's not like the more people you add for opinions the merrier. Is that even make sense? But trying to limit the circle of people that you will talk about this decision or discuss about this decision, if that even makes sense to you. But yes, that's all the message I have for you, Pao2. I hope that it makes sense and it's helpful for you, and if it does, then leave down a comment below, like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. And with that, I will end your reading right here. Bye, I'll see you around next time. Hello, part number 3. Welcome to your reading. Before we get started with the reading, I want to say thank you for being here and supporting my channel. And without further ado, let's get started. So this oracle gonna represent the your current situation that you having concerns about, that you need confirmation. And so the first card we have, sorry if I say the word wrong, it's not in English, I think. So Kapha, and then the next one is 53, Magician and the Mirror. And the third one is But, New Beginning, Expansion. First thing, pal number 3, you are the people who I would say prefer stability than adventures. Like you're not a person who like too much of adventurous or like to take risky step, risky thing, like you're not on a, sorry for my English, but like you're not on a risky side. You're more of like someone prefer comfort and a known area, like stability, yeah, rather than like living on the edge or like being too risky or too adventurous. But I feel like recently you feel kind of like bored in your own comfort zone right now, and you just really need to shake up things a little bit, like you've been wanting to shake up things a little bit in your life. Some of you, I feel like you even, this is more related to like romance aspect, but like I feel like you've been single for a while, and you do feel content with your single life. Like you love being alone and being independent and living your single life, but like recently at some point you started to feel like you a little bit bored, and you really want to have some new beginning in your love life. But it could also be like something in general in your life, like you seeking for some change, some new beginning, something that like a little bit adventurous and out of the box, like thinking out of the box, to shake your life up a little bit. And for some of you, this could be related to a new ideas or a side hustler. Is that what you call it in English? But like a side, it's not like a job, but more like a hobby, but also like a kind of like a yeah, a side hobby, a side work that you want to do. But I feel like you've been wondering that is this even a good idea? Is it even worth trying? Will this become a success? Will it worth your time? Yeah, those kind of thoughts. But also I see a little bit of lack of motivation in you. I feel like you just been being really caught up in your own kind of repetitive and too much comfort life, that you really don't feel like you want to like get out of there and then start something. It's either a new idea or like a like going on a date with people to really explore the romance world. Yeah, that's for some of you who been wanting to have romance in your life, to look for new love in your life. But the thing is, Poetry, I feel like you are the people who are like, you are the true magician. You possess that magician power. Some of you could be magician here. But yeah, you have that like magician kind of power, like, and you know it, like you know that you're capable of doing a lot of things, And I believe that you already experienced this in the past, like you know that you're capable of like have a dream or have a goal and then turning it into a real deal, a success in reality. um, but like you've been just too busy with like being in your comfort, um, yeah, being like busy with like doing nothing. Yeah, like just too much of routines and repetitive tasks in life, or too, like I feel like you spend too much energy to be comfortable, if that even makes sense. But it's good, like you building this life of your, I feel like you've been already built this comfort life for yourself, so like you've been really enjoying it. And but at the same time it's a little bit like to enjoying too much, like busy with like enjoying your comfort life, that you feel like you start to feel like you don't have that power to make things happen anymore. And then like I feel like some of you here, you probably already received some opportunity or encounter some potential opportunity, but you just really been considering like, is it worth like spending energy for? Is it worth pursuing? Or do you even have enough power, enough time and energy, or enough not capacity, yes, capacity too, but also like enough ability to really handle it, like to make it become a successful thing, yeah. Like you're looking for expansion right now, like deep down, like you truly want to really expand out of your comfort zone. Yes, that is the energy that I'm seeing here. Let's get some tarot. We're gonna look at how do what truth do you think? Oh my god, something wrong with my tongue. Sorry. I just did the very silly thing. But we're gonna look at what truth do you think you know about this kind of like situation, and what truth verse what truth do you need to know about this situation. And I just picked up an energy that some of you, like you've been single for too long, and I mean, it's not that you don't have friends, but like you just, what just happened? But you just, I feel like you just you've been single for too long and you're not interacting with people, like like kind of like dating vibe for a while already. So you kind of feel like a little bit scared and feeling awkward to really go out there and then talking to people, yeah, talking, connecting to people. There's a little bit shy and awkward energy, like I mean, like at least that's what I'm picking about how you feel about yourself or about this situation. I heard some weird sound in my place. I don't know what is it. But anyway, let's look at what truth do you think you know about this situation. We have 4 of Pentacles, one more card. What truth? 3 Did I call you Pao2? If I did, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I messed up the number. One more card. What truth do you think you know about this situation? Oh my god. We have, oh, champion up once again. Pao2 also had this card. So maybe some of you came from Pao2, or this is the calling that you need to watch Pao2 too. Is this? Oh, 67. And then let's see, what truth do you need to know about this situation? We have Oracle of Pentacles. Oracle of Pentacles. Let me check later, but it could be because they changed the system of the card a bit, so it could be a Knight of Pentacles or a Queen of Pentacles. Could be Queen of Pentacles. Okay. What truth do you need to know about this situation? We have Three of Cups. Oh, actually, champion up one is a Knight of Wands, but not a King of Wands. Oh, oopsie, Pao2. But maybe it's meant to be like that for their Pao. And sorry, Oracle of Pentacles is actually a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, first message first energy I picked up about like what you think about your situation. So I feel like right now you a little bit close off in terms of like interacting and really welcoming people into your life. Like I feel like you've been really close up recently as a response to traumas. So it could be like a childhood trauma, inner child wound that you've been facing, and now it's really coming up. And there's a term for that in psychology, which called avoidant. But like some of you here, you could identify yourself as fearful avoidant too, because I just saw this card. Like I feel like you are the people who tend to fall, like you easily catch feeling for people. Like once you're interested in someone, you tend to fall really fast. Like you catch feeling really fast. Like you easily have that obsessive kind of energy when a new thing, new like situationship, new connection started. But you also have a little bit of, not a little bit, but like you also have your avoidant side. So some of you here could be avoidant or fearful avoidant attachment styles. Okay. But yeah, you've been quite close off in terms of like welcoming, accepting people into your life. It's like you know that you catching feeling fast for people. You know that once you fall for someone, you fall really deep. So like you know that that emotional, and so like what you do is you really avoid your feelings. You tend to avoid your feelings. You tend to shut it off and then really like like push it away to, you know, to protecting yourself, because you scare that your feeling is not reciprocated. You scare that people are gonna abandon you and leave you, and deep down you know that, well, it's normal. We all face that problem. Like if someone leave you, abandon you, you feel hurt. It's just a normal feeling that everyone does have. But like you really scared that once you fall for someone, but like they leave you, they abandon you, they don't want you, and then you get hurt very deeply and easily. Like I just saw something like very coming hard, but also like very fragile. Oh my god, my English. Fragile? No, fragile. Fragile. Anyway, skip that word. And that is for some of you who are thinking about romance in this pile, but like I said earlier, I picked up like two energies. Some of you could be related to a new idea, a new side hustler. Anyway, you know what I mean, a side work. And some of you is about like new love. For the pie three people who are really thinking about starting a new idea, a side hustler, I need to check that word, okay? But never mind, I don't have any device here to check. But you know what I mean. For those of you who are thinking about starting a new idea, I feel like you've been really focusing on the benefit, the outcome, really not just the outcome, but like the financial outcome, like on the financing, the money side. You really worry that if you spend all that time and energy and effort and work, will it even benefit you in the future? Will it give you an extra source of income? You know, like yeah, will you get any finance um, through this new idea, new path, new work, new side work? And you've been really holding into that kind of idea, so like it's really blocking you from taking action, like from going for it. That's why you feel that lack of motivation right now. Some of you here, I even see that you already have some. Okay, I'm still in the not I'm still I'm back to the people like in that that their situation is related to romance matter. I feel like some of you here, you even already encountered some, at least one option. Why is it options with an S? At least one option in romance, and you really been considering if you should give it a try or not, if you should give that person a chance or give that connection a chance, or like open yourself up um, to like go on a date, yeah, put time and energy in that person. Yeah, but like I said earlier, you close up because you're scared of getting hurt. But I feel like, okay, this is quite specific about like the romance message. But what you need to know is if this is like, the question is, if should you open for like new love, then it's a yes. Because what you need to know is you about to receive an influx of love and option in romance, and one of the option in there, you like in the near future, once you like really open and give yourself a chance in the romance world, you will soon you will meet someone that will treat you like a queen bee. Like you will be served. Oh my god, you will be served. And this person, I feel like it's not just one person, but like the kind of type and energy that you will encounter in the near future is the people who really love to give. Their love language is the act of service. Yeah. They also someone who very sweet and will spoil you with like gift and yeah, not just gift, but also like sweet language, sweet acts, and like active service, if that even makes any sense to you. But yeah, you will be treated like a queen, like a princess, and you're happy. I'm not sugarcoating, okay, but it does really sweet. And one quick message that I just heard is, please, when this type of love come into your life, and then your avoidance side has the urge of like pushing that person away, and then kind of like hurting them by doing so, just please don't, okay? Don't, because I just heard that, please don't take um this like act of service, this genuine sweetness, uh kind of love, for granted. Yeah, that's what I heard. And for some of you that I'm sorry, I can't go back and forward between like the romance people and the work people, but for the work people here, I see that same, like you going to receive a an influx of material wealth and success. um like once you really launch that new idea, that like really take action towards that new idea, that new side hustler, um you will receive an influx of like material wealth and success. But it's not gonna be that soon, you know. It take a lot of hard work. You need to really work really hard, but the reward is like amazing. It's like, you know, like honey, milk and honey, like so sweet, so good, so amazing. But in order to have honey, like the bees, they work really hard. So yes, that is your message. It's not gonna come that easy in case you concern like will it coming soon, or but it will come, okay. That success and that material wealth that you're looking for, but only, like I said, only if you really take action and then work so hard. But the key thing is, in order for you to receive this success, you need to really take this path, this new idea, with passion, with love, like, you know, kind of like unattached from the outcome. Like you need to take this as some a process that you enjoy, you know, like you find joy and happiness from doing this. Like, yeah, focus on that instead of like focus on like the benefit, the outcome aspect of yeah, of this journey, this side hustler that you doing, because this requires some time and work. There's a lot of fruit and abundance um, that you will receive as the result, as the outcome eventually. But you really need to in the process of doing this, you need to really be patient and also like focus on the joy of the process. Because one message that I just picked up is, what you really need to know is like, if you focus on the outcome, the benefit too much, I feel like you will receive that blockage. You know, that creative blockage. Like you will not be fully creative. And of course, as you not fully like unblock, and you know, that creative flow is not gonna flow through you. Oh my god, something wrong with my English. But what I mean is, if you focus on the outcome too much, then you will block your creative flow in your mind, and hence you will also miss the abundance, the sweetness of your fruit because you couldn't be at that point to be successful. So yes, if that even makes sense right now. mm. Also, Three of Cups also about like connection and networking and community. So that could also help, like probably the side hustler, the side job that you're about to do is not something that you can be successful alone. And the universe really want you to know that they make connection, networking, and then joy, expand the community, like like joining more community, like going out there and connect with people is very important with your job, with that side job. And for the people with the romance concern, the universe really want you to go out there and then have fun, like with every people, with every person that you meet. It doesn't, like, there's I just heard a message that like take it easy, like it doesn't have to become a relationship, a long-term partner right away. It doesn't have to be that intense or that tense. Just take it easy, um and just like chill, I don't want to say make friends, but like that how it work in terms of relationship. Like a lot of time, like being friends with someone first and then developing your relationship on top of that would work. But yeah, like trying to take it easy and yeah, really don't focus on too much on the expectation that that connection, that like that date that you went on will become successful or not. Like don't just think about like a long-term commitment yet. I just don't think too much about that in the early stage. Don't try to just decide if like you want to commit into a relationship with a person in just like 1 or 2 dates. um yeah, that kind of the message here. But also like it's fine if like you talk to someone and then it doesn't become anything, and you can always become friends if it cannot be anything. And by that I don't mean friends with benefit, okay, or any kind of situationship or friend zone. No, I mean friend for real. If that person still want to be friends, or you still want to be friends, but if you don't want to be friends with those who you dated, then it's fine too. I totally understand that, okay. I feel like I'm yapping too much for some reason. I think I'm just getting sleepy right now. Okay. Oh, oop. What is that one to drop out? Stepping stones. You are on your way. You are on a distinct path and are well on your way to your goals. Pay attention to the detail, as each choice you make presents a small part of big picture. The little things matter. Take a moment right now to close your eye and visualize a path in front of you leading you to your heart desire. So this message really for the people, the work people on this pile. Um, yeah, really focus on the steps on your path that's leading to your goal right now, and with every progress, even if it's little, it's still making progress. Like it doesn't have to be a big outcome, like a big success yet. But yeah, again, the message is really appreciate every step that you take in this process, and then also like celebrate every small success, every progress that you made along the path. Like I said earlier, I really find the joy in this journey, and success will just come when you least expect. Because like it's some people might be rolling their eyes right now and be like, well, lame. Success came when you least expect. But to be honest, for me, that term is like really mean like you really focus on something that is like, it's like you focus on your work right now, you enjoy your work, like you put that love and passion, like you focus on that more about your work, your side hustler. Like treat it as like a more like a hobby, instead of like for too much attaching on like what kind of benefit. It's like you focus on one aspect and you just to focus on that you don't even think about the timing or like when it will become certain thing, like you lost track of time, if that even makes sense. And then when at just some point suddenly success come and you're like, oh my god, it's like when I least expect, but actually just because you no longer expect, because you too focus on this process, you're enjoying it so much that you lost track of time, if that even makes sense. So yeah, that's the idea. And then we gonna draw one more card for message for you. But also one for the romance people in this pile, I just picked up a message that don't focus on too much on the details. Like don't be too picky in the details. Yeah, because those details, like there's certain expectation you have for details, and when one of those details doesn't meet your expectation, you usually have a lot of disappointment. So the key here is really don't be a perfectionist, don't focus too much on details, go easy on yourself and also like on people. Yeah, that is really the message I just picked up for you. Human is not perfect. Nobody is perfect. We are not perfect, okay? Remind yourself that, and it's okay to not be perfect. One more card. 444, protective magic. Wow, your prayers are heard. You are being heard. Being assured that your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers for protection. It may be a time of struggle, but you are being led into light by divine forces. Take a moment now to thank your angels for their protective presence in your life. So whatever your heart desires, you will receive answers soon, because your prayers are heard. That is very strong message right there. If you ever have any doubt, this is a confirmation. A confirmation that just don't doubt yourself. That love and that success that you've been designed will come in no time. Is that even a phrase? Like, I mean like, yeah, soon. When you least expect. I don't know why I'm being so sarcastic in this pile. Maybe you are sarcastic people too. Okay, I want to just draw one more card to see is there any other advices that spirit want to tell you. One more card from my pile 3. Any advice that you want to give them, spirits? Okay. this one won't come out. Daisy. And I just heard this is someone's favorite flower. Daisy. 25 could also be significant. This could be your age. I don't know, I just had the urge to point that out. And Daisy also talking about summer. So someone will receive that success, or that success in either in your work or romance in summer. But no guarantee summer this year, okay? Just summer. I just want to clarify that. Also, spring could be significant as a timeline, and with this card, it's talking about productivity. So you're about to get very busy. So for those of you seeking gosh, my English, I lost my words. But for those of you who considering about a new idea or a side hustler, you will be you are about to become like, you will about to receive a lot of like input, and by that I mean like creative idea like pops up in your mind. Like you will start to have a lot of like ideas for your kind of like side hobby work, but also like you're about to receive a lot of opportunity that are flowing in your way, that will keep you busy, and I swear it's gonna be a good busy because it's a sign that you're about to be successful. That's what I just heard. And also for those of you who seeking romance in this pile, you about to receive a lot of options, about to encounter a lot of options, because you about to step into, no, not about to, you are already step into this attractive, kind of very shiny, warm and attractive kind of energy that really drawing people in, you know. Yeah, I specifically heard warm, like you could have a very warm and friendly smile, like that bright smile, or a very bright face. By that I mean like someone like who show up really happy. Like I had that image in my mind. But some of you you could have a very warm personality. Like you make people feel very comfortable and like fun and joyful. You bring joy to people's life. And the final message is, if one connection doesn't work, doesn't mean that your romance life will end, because there's always a next. Yes, that I specifically heard that there always a next person, a next option. So don't worry, my pile number 3. And with that, I will end your reading right here. I'm sorry if I might speak a little bit low because like it's at night and you know it's not good to speak too loud. But I hope that the reading is helpful. Is my God, yes, helpful and helpful to you. And if you like the reading, please hit that like and subscribe, and also leave the comment below. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. Before we start your reading, why did I say we? Yeah, me and Spirit. Before I start your reading, I want to say thank you for being here and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get started with your reading. So I have some oracles here that represent your current situation that you have concerns about, that you need confirmation. So the first card, we have Tamats. Sorry if I say the word wrong, okay? I think it's not in English. the second card we have patience. Patience, number 16. I almost say 60. Maybe 60 also meaningful to you. And we have B, community, cooperation, sweetness. Like power 4, I feel like I just picked up this energy like when I started to talk, started to trying to engage with your reading, and I start to feel this deep like lack of motivation. Like suddenly like all of my energy like drained, like it's gone for a hot second. It feels really weird, but like it's probably the energy that you are currently in right now. Like you just in this super low energy mode. Like you feel like you exhausted all of the time, and you always feel you not always you also feel like things just not happening for you. Like you start to wondering like when it is your turn to have that dream career, that dream job that everyone seems to have, and to be successful, that dream life that you always want to have, or that that dream lifestyle, um that dream relationship. I feel like you're really losing your patience right now, like because everything seems like it just goes against you for some reason. Like it's not happening the way that you expected, the way that you want. Some of you here, I even feel like you just lost something. Like it could be that you just lost a job, or like you currently have a heart broken right now. Like you just lost a relationship. You just had a breakup, because I just see this energy of like something dead and gone right now. This could be also like the end of a project, or a even like, I don't want to say a company, but like more like a startup, something that you started and you already put a lot of hope, a lot of work in there, but then it just came to an end like unsuccessfully as what you expected for it to be. But there is a big message that just come through, is for you, is all that you've been through is not going to be a waste. It's either this this unsuccessful business that went under, or a like unsuccessful creative idea or project that you had, or even a relationship that was not successful. Like none of those, like it's a lot to go through all of those, but like none of those like is going to be a waste, because it's all an experience, you know. And as things, you know, like because I'm looking at this image of the tiger, it just make me think of like, you know, when things dead and gone, like their body like start to the decay of the body come back to the ground, and then they are nurturing the ground to be ready for new growth that happening on the land. And same for you, like whatever that ended, they are not going to waste. Like you, I'm pretty sure through all of that experiences you also learned a lot of lessons. And if you did not, then it's time to have reflections on why things happen when it happened, and what lessons, what patterns can you learn from those experience, in order for you to grow better in and to thrive better in the next opportunity when it's coming, you know, because this is not the end. This is just an ending of a cycle and beginning a new journey and a new adventure, a new cycle. And some of you here, I even feel like, because I picked up the energy of someone feel very unhappy and unfulfilled, um, because they feel stuck in their own life, like it seems like their life is not moving, like everything just repeating the same old boring pattern. At least that's what you perceived um, about your life. Like you feel like it's not exciting, it's not flowing, like nothing, like you really feel unfulfilled in your life. Like you want a better career, you want, for example, like you want a better career, you want a better lifestyle. For example, like some of you even have big goal, like have money to travel around the world, or like even like a very simple thing as, like, you know, you want a real long committed relationship, like a just a peaceful relationship, but like it seems like it's taking you like forever to really have those simple things that you want. And like you really feel fixed, your mindset really feel fixed on what can make you happy. Like this is what I picked up, okay? Like I heard that someone here is really think like, oh, I have to have that certain thing in order to feel happy. Like you're like, oh, I have to have that kind of job, that dream job, like pay super high so that I can buy a house, I can travel the world, that like epic lifestyle, then I feel happy, you know. Like, or like you think like you have to have that certain type, like you have to have a partner, a long-term partner, a relationship that has to be like wonderful, with wonderful qualities that like you have in your head about a relationship. Like you, in your mind, you think like you have to have this in order to be happy. Other than that, your life is miserable. Like you're unable to feel happy without those things. Yeah, like I picked up the energy of someone like thinking like that. um so that's why they feel super, like you feel super like um impatient about like whatever things that happening in your life right now, because really there's nothing happening, and it takes forever for things coming into your life. And at some point I even feel like you think like thing is just never going to happen for you. So I feel like a lot of you here, you, for this power 4, like you really ask a question like, when is it your turn to have all those wonderful things, and is it even happening for you, or like never happened for you? Like I feel like a lot of you here do have that type of question. And if you don't, then maybe this is not your power, okay? Because I really strongly feel that kind of energy. And once again, with this card right here, B, I see is clearly that there are two main questions that I heard, or at least like what you concerned about, like related to those two questions. The first question is, I heard someone just add like, when are you going to have a job? Like when will you receive a job, a work opportunity? Like when something related to work like coming your way or happen for to happen to you. Like yeah, you get what I mean, right? Like when you will meet a job, a work opportunity, when you have a job. And then the second type of question is when you will meet the one. A lot of you here is really looking for the one that's soulmate, um, someone that you feel truly not. I just heard belong to, like someone you feel truly belong to. That's weird, but like someone make you feel like home. That's the one. Like you keep asking, like when are you going to meet that person? Yeah. Okay. And with that, let's see what tarot have for you. Confirmation. But you ask when. Guys, it's okay. We can do it. We can take a look at it. No problem. So we're gonna pull some cards for you. Um, to see what truth do you think you know about this situation, this matter that you have concern about, and what the universe, what truth that the universe wants you to know. Okay, what do you think? Universe, what you need to know? Yeah, to simplify the question. So first, let's pull two cards to see what truth do you think you know. Okay. How far? You have Ace of Pentacles. I right away from this card, I just thought about Peru, and also Hawaii. So I don't know. Is there some of you right here might come from those two places, or planning to, or dreaming to visit, or to travel to those two places? I feel like you are the nature people. Powerful. What truth do you think you know? Two of Cups. Oh my God, those are beautiful. I just heard we can be perfect soulmates. We can be perfect soulmates. Eight of Pentacles. And one more card. What truth do you need to know? Oh, you have this card too. Oracle of Pentacles. It is the Queen of Pentacles. Pile 3 also have this card, but this card and this card really align with each other because it also has the bee theme. All right, powerful. I feel like this is related to romance, okay, that I'm talking about. You are the people who take relationships and love and romance very serious. Like, you not a player type, okay? You might be funny, you might be the way you show up, maybe flirting, but like you take relationships very serious. Like you want it, like you are solid, like you want a solid partner, you want a solid relationship, but not just a fling or a hookup. And also I feel like you believe in meeting people naturally, like meeting like someone, your love interest, like naturally. um I also just heard a word organically. um yeah, like you prefer to meet someone that way. um like you want things just go naturally for you, flow naturally for you. um you are the people who kind of like against, some of you here, because I just heard that someone here is kind of against technologies. Like you are the nature people, and you kind of against technology. Like you don't believe in like meeting someone on for example dating apps. You think it's not really not your thing, like you don't you really yeah. I don't want to use the word dislike, but I just heard that word. So some of you here might be a little bit dislike dating apps. You want the love that is rarefied. Power, power 4. I almost say power 2. Also, 37 could be significant. It could be the age of your age, or the age of your potential partner. We have many numbers here, but like this number really caught my attention, and I just feel the urge to say that. Yeah. I just I also just heard that there is a reason why that you are super duper single. It's because you are super duper picky. Like it's not me, okay? I'm not judging. I'm just reading a message. But you do believe in opposites attract. But like you want someone who like really truly match with you, like you like someone different from you. You don't want to date someone like just like exactly similar to you, like have too many similar personalities. Like you like to date people who like kind of like a little bit opposite of you, have differences from you. But you always also don't want someone who too different from you, too opposite from you. Like it's so hard to describe, but that's what I saw, okay? Well, if that's you, then you will understand what I'm talking about. But like you like someone who complements you. Yeah, not too different, but also not too similar. Um, because I feel like you had a thought like if you are too different, then you just in two different world, and there's no way you can find chemistry or in the common thing with each other. I don't know why that the message that came through. If that's your situation, can you please leave the comment below so I know? Or if you in a more quiet side, like truly introvert side, like not that talkative side, you do want someone who is um, more talkative, more funny, but then you also don't want someone who is too chatty, like talking too much, talking about themselves too much, or talking all the time. Like some of you here, this is still in the romance message. You just have this mindset that like love, the true love, supposed to feel easy. Um, like you want love that like flow to you naturally. You want to meet someone naturally, but also you just have this idea, like this idealistic type of love. Like when you meet someone, if it's true love, then it's supposed to flow easily, effortlessly, that you don't have to put too much work, or like you don't even have to do anything to find it, to meet that person. Like there's something about you being quite passive on this journey. um, but what the universe and spirit want you to know is it takes more work than that to for you to be able to really make relationship happen in your life. If having the one, and yeah, having a relationship and soulmate is truly matter to you, because I feel like some of you here, you do feel lonely at time, and the universe really saying that lying there and wishing on the star that thing will happen for you is just not a very practical way. They really saying that you need to do a little bit digging in, a little bit digging, in order for you to find that the one person that you've been dreaming of. um, and also love is not easy, so relationship is not easy, so it takes a lot of work and effort in order to make a relationship work. And I just heard a phrase that love is one thing but relationship is another thing. You can love someone so much, but like a relationship still doesn't work, because there's certain things that that a lot of things going on in order to make a relationship successful. So yeah, that is the message right there. um you will know what it means if this is your situation. If you don't, then maybe it's not for you. For the people who are asking about a job and when will you have a job, I just heard that some of you even like looking for a government job, because when I look at this card, I really think about like a park ranger type of job, like you want to work in either state parks or national parks. Yeah, and it's obviously government related type of job. But as we all know, there was a massive layoff in the US related to the parks. So yeah, I'm sorry if you are one of those people. But like you are looking for something, a job that related to nature, environment, like making impact in those area, or even in medicine, in people life. Like you powerful, you have a big heart. Okay, like to you, work is not just work. Like you have to love your work. Like you want to do a type of work that you love. And I feel like it's really hard for you right now to even find a job opportunity. Like even when you see some job posts, there always something about a job that like you don't like. Some aspect of the job that you saw, that you've been looking for, applying for, like it's not something that you truly want, truly passionate about, truly love. But like the job that you feel like you might have the balance between those two, like work and also love the work you do, I feel like even though you apply to those, like you didn't receive any response from those. So there's a little bit hopeless energy right here. And I just picked up a message that is applying for job is also a job. So don't feel discouraged right now when things is not moving or happening for you. Just keep putting in the work, keep applying. Think of it as a job. Like I said, like applying for job is also a job. I know it's hard when it comes to concern about finance, but I feel like powerful. I feel like your energy is like, yes, finance is important, money is important to live on, but that is not your top priority for some reason. Like you prior happiness, you prior doing the love, uh, doing the love, what, doing the work that you love, doing something that you enjoying is like it's more important to you, like living the life that feel happy and fulfilled is more important to you. But with these two cards right here, powerful, if this is about work that you're asking for, or job opportunity, I strongly see that soon you will find a job that compensate quite well. I don't want to say like excellent or good, because if that happened, then this should be a 10 of pentacles but not 8 of pentacles. But on a scale of 10, you got 8/10. Yay! So yeah, it's a good thing. You will get compensated pretty okay to well. It's like I feel like when you receive that opportunity, you feel content, you will feel satisfied, okay, with the pay. Like you feel like you can live on with that pay. And yeah, it's like, because I heard something about like it's not too bad, the pay is not too bad, not too bad, but it's good enough for you to fulfill and satisfy all of your needs, I would say so. But it's not a type of job that's gonna make you rich, if in case that you're wondering. Yeah, because why here I do, especially with this card and this card, I feel like you will join a community soon. And really, that's what you need to know. You will have a job soon. And I feel like the people, it's not the pay that you will like. You will like the people at that new workplace more. And also you also like the impact, like the meaning of your work more. Because I feel like the type of job that you're going to do, going to join that company, the purpose of your work of that company, the impact that your work make, that going to make, is something very sweet and meaningful for people life. Yeah, that's what I picked up for you. For the people who asking about romance, I heard that the spirit really want to say that don't focus on the physical qualities too much. And it's more matter that like the person in relationship with you in the future is more, this is talking about the more like, I would say, the partner, like what you looking for in a partner. Spirit really want to say that it's more matter that that person is someone who like being consistent, but also like put in effort, and also money. But anyway, put in effort and time, and always showed up in show up in your relationship in any circumstances. Like they always by your side, and like make you feel like, I feel like this card really give me the vibe of someone who always showed up when you in need of something. Yeah, like someone not gonna back down from when time get tough, get tough. My English is broken again, I'm so sorry. And this person is also good at providing. I just heard that this person is good at providing, so they could be the provider in your relationship, and they are very my English, resourceful. Yes, that's another word I just heard. Some of you spirit also want to let you know that you will meet your person when you do some volunteer work. Like when you working on something, working really hard, but in nature, like some volunteering work or work for a non-profit organization. Yes, some of you also could meet this person in a typical workplace, especially when these two cards come together, or when you join a community that's doing something that's very meaningful. And I also just heard one word, oversee. I don't know what that means. Some of you may be planning to go overseas or like joining an overseas company or a company that's doing some work overseas. I don't know why it popped up, but yeah. Okay, now let's get some angel message for you. Like what confirmation that you need to hear? Angel message. What confirmation that you need to hear? Powerful to hear. And in case you're wondering about timing, I just saw winter or raining season. And some of you could meet your person in a more rainy region. So if you live in California, I would imagine somewhere like up to the north, like near close to Oregon, or if you're living in Oregon, Washington State, yeah, those type of area. Like when if you watch this reading and you're not in the US, you're in other country, then it could be because I really heard raining season, colder months, winter, and I also see sunsets and also the desert. If yeah, I hope that those hints helpful. Tropical area, yes, that's another location that I just heard. And I just specifically heard Brazil. Don't know why. I swear I don't know why. I'm just the messenger. I'm just gonna tell you what I heard. Okay, we have 154. Someone could be born in April 15. Yeah, so specific. Anyway, because I'm trying to think of other birthday from this, but don't know why, but April 15 is very significant. A day that significant to some of you here. We have personal journey, valuable lessons have learned. Your angels are proud of your personal journey of self-truth and personal responsibility. This journey is a result of your choosing to learn valuable lessons from past mistakes. Write a list that you have changed in your life since learning a valuable lesson. Like I said earlier with this card, like some of you there was something that recently ended and they are just not going to waste because there's a lot of experience and trials, tests and trial and failures, and think of failures as lessons, valuable lesson, but not something like you should be ashamed of. Okay, because it's something that will really help you thrive in this new journey. And we are making mistakes. It's okay. It's normal. It's fine. But it's the most important thing is what did you learn from your past mistake. And I feel like whatever that you're about to enter is gonna be different, because this time like you know what you're heading into, but also like you know what's good for you and what not. Like you're more aware, but of course after you already done on the work for your own personal journey, really to have that reflection about how you have changed, and also what lesson you should learn from the past. um, yeah, because after you done on that work, I feel like this new journey that you're heading on is something like really different. And I also just heard that the universe really have planned for you, so you really need to be patient. They have big plan for you. Like when things taking forever doesn't mean that's not gonna happen. um yes. One more card. We have ruminate, number 500. Is it worth the risk? Your angel acknowledge that you are losing your patience with a situation that isn't changing. Oh my god. They are guarding you against rash decisions made on a whim. You don't have to make a choice today. Give yourself time to ponder what you should do next. Reflect and perhaps journal your feelings of dissatisfaction. Sorry, I read that wrong. You have what do they mean at a surface level, and how do they play into patterns of your past? Wow. Okay, there is a very specific message from this is be careful that you will fall into the same pattern of your past. So make sure that you did learn your lesson, okay? Because if you haven't done that reflection, that work, you will make the same mistake. You will fall into the same pattern. Yeah, I just really love how this card really align with the whole reading, and also align with this card about patience. So if you really feel the urge of like making rash decision right now, because just things not happening, and then you just like rushing in and have that whatever mindset, then I feel like things happen slow for you for a reason, because your guardians really want to protect you, but also like they really want to give you a lot of time to think about what you truly want. It's either about a career path, or a relationship. We're gonna pull one more oracle card to see is there any advices for you. So if you're trying to make any rash decision right now, then take a moment to step out and think about it carefully again. Like think about like you committing to that thing, making that decision. Is it truly from your heart, from because you truly want it, you truly love it? Is it from your heart, or is it really just from the frustration that you have about your current situation, your current life, or just simply because you are bored and feel unfulfilled with your current unmoving stillness situation? I hope that makes sense to you. One more card. Oh, okay, then you have two. You have number 10, Jasmine, and Verbena. Hopefully I say that right. The first message is it's not all hopeless. The second message is you are exactly where you need to be right now, and be crowded with what you want. Don't change direction, don't make that rash decision and change direction too quickly or too many times already. That is a very specific thing that I heard. Some of you, like, you easily get bored, or you easily give up, or you easily change your direction, like you change it too often, and it's not good. Be crowded. You are exactly where you need to be. Also, just one more sentence is I just heard is don't make that decision just because you are desperate. My guardian is also a bilingual, so we have some problems sometimes. And this card is really more of like a blessing. So you're going to enter a time period when it's really perfect for building new relationship, growing new relationship, and also widening your networking. So yeah, it's talking in general, like it's like a good omen for those of you who are looking for your perfect soulmate. But this also true for those of you who are seeking for work opportunity. um, you are about to entering a great time period when there's a lot of potential networking opportunity. That's a perfect time for you to widening your networking. um, and also one big message here is just be yourself. Like you don't have to change yourself, you don't have to hide your colors. That's what I heard. You don't have to hide or compromising yourself to become another version, like to become like a perfect version, like someone else but not you. Like you don't have to pretend to be someone else, you don't have to hide, just be yourself. Your passionate self, and also the people you're gonna meet, they would love to hear what you feel passionate about. That is a very big message that I heard. Yeah, and I think that's all I have for you, pal number two. Why did I say number two? Yeah, pal number four. I hope that you really enjoy the reading today, and I hope that it's helpful. If it does, then please hit that like and subscribe button below, and also leave down a comment. Yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.